finally, what we've been waiting for like two seasons, eventually happened about the weekend.
You need to give me an award.
For what?
I said Rodri will win the Ballon d'Or. I also said at this rate, Ten Hag will not have a job. But I was going to say something that you don't need to have a crystal ball with the way Man U was playing.
See, the only people that I guess the only people that didn't want Ten Hag sacked were probably the board. Even
not just the board. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. You also didn't want him sacked because Ten Hag.
But that's no fair. You reach me as my compliment, you know, they can't sack.
They go sack him. Do you get?
Liverpool don't collect. Tottenham don't collect. Who else you guys collected again?
Are they play City?
I don't know. I can't remember again.
I don't think they play City.
See, I don't understand.
But people don't collect. You would have collected your own before they.
You know.
Funny thing was that Alex Ferguson never got the boot before Erik Ten Hag.
The thing is this. Like I said in banter space, immediately the news came out. He opened the space. I just felt that they knew they were going to sack him.
Definitely.
But this is business. I don't know what goes on behind the scenes, contracts and everything. But I just believe that when you sack a coach, you pay the coach off. So I think there are probably some parameters in the contract that if he loses X amount of games, by not winning X amount of games, when you sack him, you don't pay him as much.
So they need to fulfill those obligations.
Exactly.
That's another angle.
Yes, that's what I feel.
I didn't really think about it like that.
Get some certain negative parameters in his contract for them to now sack him.
But the news is
there was no talk about sacking him until after he lost that match. Yes. He lost that match like this, we just said pa.
But the news is they still paid him off, and somebody said the biggest winners from this are Ajax.
Meaning?
Because
that's true.
He signed every time he signed players, Ajax probably got some form of payments.
But what he does is the conspiracy.
Do you understand?
Oh
my God!
You know that meme? That's a Popo meme.
Yeah, business.
Because how this thing just be like?
Because Ajax, some players coming from Ajax.
80 million, can you come million? 40 million, all these millions just. And he's not using all of them. No. Because he's left them at Man U now. Yeah. The next coach now coming to Manchester United now has to be the one to decide whether or not he wants to use this player. Because new coaches always come with new philosophy, new players. Amorin is already thinking about getting Sesko. See, Arsenal, if you not get
I was waiting for you.
If you not get sense. No, it wasn't Sesko, it was Gyökeres. Just get me either Gyökeres or Sesko. Or at least a top class striker.
So the new manager.
It's not announced, so we don't even know.
Normally when Fabrizio says here we go, or he begins to tilt towards something,
but he hasn't said here we go.
It's looking like. But do you see probably changing fortunes for Manchester United? But I'm of the opinion that team is not a bad team, Tola.
They're a bad team. Look at the caliber of players they have in that team.
Exactly.
They're a bad team. And there's always the new manager bounce that we always talk about. I mean, even if for anything, I think for the first 5 games you see a renewed sort of energy, vigor in the players.
Yeah, the players, yeah.
The Carabao Cup.
Carabao, I will not allow you to disrespect that cup. Not on my watch. Carabao Cup, one of the biggest and most prestigious.
You can see the way what's his name, Van Nistelrooy was really jubilant.
Yeah, and everything. Scored 5 goals. Man scored 5 goals on the night.
You know, and Casemiro that we thought was all and popped up with 2 goals.
Yeah,
and it was against the Premiership team,
not
a lower division team.
Lower ranked team. Yeah.
Like I said, sometimes we really don't know what's happening in these restrooms. Because we've seen it over and over again. Team plays badly.
I saw a couple of Manchester United players, ex-Man U players. So then when the news was announced, we were laughing on their IG stories.
Let them go and apply for the job now.
No, I'm talking about not even definitely. I'm not talking about this is ex. I'm talking about players that are still active.
Players are still active.
Active, yes. Oh. One of them was laughing on his IG.
We see this over and over again. Team plays badly.
And then I don't know if you could put it on the screen. I'll probably send you a screenshot so you could put it on the screen. The moment it was announced, referring to tweets. Man, like rude. Like, were you waiting all along?
Well, their teammates, I don't know, they probably have been having some kind of contact information, talking behind the scenes. Probably rude must have seen the signs and knew exactly what was going to happen.
Yeah.
So we knew he was probably going to take charge. Because this Amorin deal might never happen this season. The way it might happen either maybe in January or maybe at the end of the season. Yeah. So whichever way that means, Rude has to take over. So we don't know.
Well, for all intents and purposes, I think Man U is still a good team. I think they're a very decent squad, and I think with a good manager, we'll probably see renewed energy like you talked about for the player.